Alright, what's going on everyone? Shutdown back, and I put up a couple tips so far, but I just want to take a minute, do some gameplay, checking out the new mode, Superstar KO, and talk a little bit about what I plan on doing with this channel. Before I get into that, Superstar KO, it's a really cool mode. I'm actually really having a lot of fun playing it so far. My one complaint is you can see in this game we're the same team. So one, you have green jerseys, which are always hard to see on the green field. But especially when both teams have green jerseys, it made it pretty difficult to see each other on this field. But nonetheless, I really am liking this mode. It's great that instead of spending 45 minutes on a game, I can jump in and play a 2-minute game, maybe 10-15 minutes if I win 2 or 3 games. So I really like the feature in that Madden and EA are trying to find something new to make Madden have a little bit of a shorter game mode. The past couple of years I played FIFA a whole lot, and one of the biggest draws of that was I could jump on the game if I had 30 minutes, play a game or two, and then go about my business. So that's kind of what Superstar mode or Superstar KO gives you, is you can jump on, play a couple of games, and if you need to leave, then you're good after that. You don't have to invest an hour, 2 hours to play a couple games. So what I picked here is just to give you an idea of who I have is number 1 pick, Bobby Wagner. As you can see here, we lay the wood knocking the receiver out. Bobby Wagner is such a glitch, especially in this mode. So he was my number 1 pick. Number 2 was Russell Wilson, and I made a dumb pass on that last drive to get picked off. But Russell was number 2, and then number 3 slipped my mind right now. I'm sure I'll see the Superstar X pop up and I'll remember, but terrible call on 4th and 11, by the way, there. So what you're seeing I'm running on offense is the RPO draw, which I broke down. First tip on the channel, running with Russell Wilson. Oh, getting loose. I'm telling you, this draw is so tough to stop if you have a scrambling quarterback. You have to add it in your game. So, it's a quick note. Oh, drop the pick. The cool thing about Superstar KO is after the first drive, tug of war. Each team gets 3 plays. Whoever gets the closest to the end zone or scores, like right here we get the walk-off, wins the game. So that's a really cool way to make the game go quick. No back and forth if you struggle to score. There are some playbooks I've noticed that in this mode just don't really have many plays. So if you don't have a good book, you don't have enough talent on offense, it can be a struggle to move the ball. Alright, checking on to game 2. So what I'm doing here is, with this channel, is one of my favorite things back when I played competitively and then ran the Gamers Lab for a while was to just lab and post tips. That was my favorite thing to do, and so that's what I'm trying to do with this channel, is I just want to lab, post tips up, and give it up to the community. And here we go, number 1 pick. I told you, watch out for Bobby Wagner. He had the big play the first game, and here we get the walk-off, hit stick, one more look. Actually, we need a second. How about a third look? Hit sticking the receiver, first play of the game, knocking the ball loose. See you later. KO'd. Moving on to game 3. Alright, so let me calm down a little bit and get back to the channel. So what I'm going to do is just mainly post tips. I love labbing. I love posting tips. And so if I find hot offensive plays, I'm going to post them up. If I find a cute mini scheme, I'll do that. Mainly it'll just be sharing what I lab and what I find. If I'll do a little bit of gameplay, like you see here. I'll occasionally go over some gameplay footage or do some commentary over game clips. But for the most part, I'll just be posting tips. That way you can take these plays, jump right into any mode you like playing, and compete with, pretty much anyone on the game. I will note that I don't really like Madden Ultimate Team. So you're probably not going to see a whole lot of Ultimate Team tips on this channel. I'll definitely lab anything I'm going to post is Russell Wilson getting loose, again with the draw. I'll post up tips that work in Ultimate Team. They worked in ranked games. They worked in Superstar KO. But I probably won't do a whole lot of Madden Ultimate Team videos or content on this page. That's just not really something, I have limited time to invest. So I'm going to lab and post tips and play the game. I don't really want to build my teams and buy cards and packs. So other people love doing that. go for it. I'm all about it. If you have fun, you want to do it, go for it. Me, I like just labbing in practice mode and then jumping into games and testing out my new schemes. And here we go. First drive, Russell Wilson. You see, again, taking the QB draw in for 6. So we're up 8-0 early here. Getting back to the channel, what I'm going to do is really, lab. Whatever I want to lab, I'll check out playbooks, new formations. But I also want your comments. Please subscribe. Leave a comment down there. What playbooks do you use? I want to know. If you want me to check out a certain book, I'll jump in that playbook, see what I can cook up, and post the tips up on the channel. So I want it to be a little bit of give and take, what I like doing, but also what you want to see. And I'll try to help you out if you're struggling in a certain part of your game. Let me know, and I'll see what I can find. I'll let you know early on, I think scrambling quarterbacks, as you see in here with me doing the RPO draw glitch, is scrambling quarterbacks are so hard to stop in this game. So a lot of my tips early on you're going to see are centered around doing the QB draw type plays and running with the quarterback. Because my theory has always been if you can run the ball effectively, then make your opponent respect that. That just opens up the pass game. So I like to start with the fundamentals, the building block, a running play, especially running with the quarterback. And then I'm going to grow from there and go on to more passing plays. But at the same time, I promise you, I'm not only going to do QB run videos. I'm not only going to do draws. But look at here. Russell Wilson getting loose again. I'm telling you, the draws are so tough to stop. I'll get into different stuff. You want plays that work with Tom Brady or Phillip Rivers. I'll get into more traditional passing sets. But also, if you like to run the ball with more traditional style with Gurley or Zeke, I'll lab some stuff for that. And then also I'll lab a little bit of the defense. I put up some 4-4 plays. I'll lab up different formations, blitzes, run defenses. And so that's kind of the plan with the channel, is just labbing and posting up the tips. So here we are. We're getting down to crunch time in this game. We'll go back to a little commentary. That was my third play, so I have the advantage. They need a big play here. And who else to go to but Bobby Wagner with the KO. So check it out. Please subscribe. I look forward to bringing you guys some hot plays here in the future.